All right, guys. I have tried this like 4 or 5 times and I panicked and I sent her emails. Anyway, so I'm going to try one more time so that I get it done on time. I am Mercedes Sadie Kamick, and I'm typically not such a hot mess, and I'm really sorry, but I've had some technical difficulties today. So here we go. My general demographics. Usually that's what I look like down there. I'll put together. But again, panic at the moment. I currently live in Douglas, Kansas with my husband, Travis, and our 2 children, John Wayne and Clara. We have 7 horses, 6 dogs, 2 cats, many barn cats, chickens, and ducks. We rodeo as a family along with our barn sale that I host in September. I have 100 vendors here that we sell antiques, and it's just a big festival. And because I didn't have enough going on, I bought a 1947 Valentine diner that we are currently renovating. My teaching background, this is my 13th year of teaching. In August, I've taught 5th grade for 9 years, taught 4th for 1, and I'm currently teaching art. I've been doing that for the past 2 years in Burden, Kansas, and the places I've taught are Kinsley, Augusta, Winfield, and again, here I am at Burden. My critical analysis. Vision statement definition. It is a vision of the goals in which an educational organization hopes to achieve and speaks to the organization's purpose and why the organization should exist. It describes ideals, values, objectives, or hopes for successful students. It should be the central part of strategic planning. It describes the end goal or change desired by the school. It's created collaboratively with students, parents, and community members, along with administrators and teachers. It should be shared and it should be made proud of, and everyone should be familiar with it and respect the vision. The importance of it is it makes work more meaningful. It attracts and engages stakeholders. It strengthens the culture within an organization, and it gives clarity what the organization is striving for. A mission statement complements your organization's vision statement. It goes along with it. It shows what you want to achieve in the future. It explains how you run your organization. It lists your values and principles you promote. And the team should be created to create statements, should include students, educators, administrators, and the board. The core set of values in a school, the vision statement is a public statement that outlines the school's objectives. The statement creates values and shows what students are expected to achieve. The mission statement indicates how the school will achieve the vision they've created. It has objectives. It is displayed, presented in the classroom, and is modeled by everyone involved. Together, these statements create a representation of what a school stands for and what values they find important. Promotion of success and well-being for each adult and child. Schools need to make sure that the vision and mission statements are what is best for their school and their culture. In order to create a successful statement, everyone should be involved in the creation of the statements. Along with this, statements would be made public to create a buy-in for everyone, showing what is expected within the school and classrooms. Personal values and morals shouldn't be considered when creating the statements. Administrators need to be able to separate their beliefs from what is important, which is the students and the staff. Knowledge, skills, and commitments needed to create a vision statement. What you need to know before creating a statement is who is in the building, the community, and what is important to the stakeholders in that community and school system. What are we writing it for? What is the purpose? The materials information is needed and are lacking in the building community to create a successful organization. And why is the school important? What makes it a place that students want to be a part of? Why are we writing these statements? What is the purpose? Who are we writing it for? And what's our goal in the end? Continuous improvement for use of data. Data will be needed to be collected and reviewed, ensure that the statements are beneficial. If no improvement is being made, a statement should be adjusted to reflect. Data is a common understanding and provides a foundation to build and adjust upon. Technology needs to be current in order for students and stakeholders to stay up to date and current. Statements can be adjusted based upon the advancements of this technology, and all statements should be based upon equity. Everyone should be given fair opportunities to succeed. Continuous improvement continued. With diversity, all statements should be based upon the diversity of the culture in and out of the building. Diverse populations must be taken into consideration to create a welcoming environment. In regards to digital citizenship, as technology continues to improve and change, so will the rules, regulations, and responsibilities of the students and staff in regards to digital citizenship. Communities will change over time along with the values of the community. Here is my citations. Critical reflection. My school's mission statement is team. Together, every student achieves more. I was a little shocked when I read this. I actually, before today, hadn't even thought about our mission statement or any sort of statement at all. our vision statement or mission. We have not discussed this much in our school. I was a little concerned about that, which I'll go on to talk about in a little bit. I feel as though the statement is broad and doesn't specify or show value. The statement lacks substance and can be added upon to show relevance. The statement gives no clarity on what the school is trying to accomplish. We did not have a vision statement, and because of that, I think that it's extremely uncurrent and irrelevant. I searched everywhere, could not find it. I have been contacted. We do not have one. The core set of values in our school is we create a learning environment suitable for all types of learners. We promote success in and out of the classrooms. We follow love and logic. We have quality instruction based on the needs of all learners. We have level-based learning strategies to ensure success for students. As a district, I feel that we are behind on certain strategies and curriculum. Our PLCs and collaboration time can be spent more effectively looking at the students' growth and decline rather than new ideas and strategies that we aren't ready for at the moment. We tend to start new strategies when we haven't even finished the old ones, and we don't come back to check to make sure that we have accomplished anything. We just keep going, and I just feel like we get really behind. Love and logic are a great strategy. However, I feel that we need to make sure that this is done with fidelity within our building. Post-secondary success is not always done with all students in mind. Rather, we look at the college-bound students only. And I think that in our values, we need to reestablish some things, because I don't feel that that's always necessarily, if you're college bound, that does not necessarily mean that you're going to be the most successful. So I also go back to our statements. We don't have one that I feel is really relevant. So we don't really look back at that when we're thinking about our students. Reflection questions. How do they compare and contrast to what you have learned from the research? After completing this research, it shows that my school needs to improve the mission and vision statement. Many weaknesses are shown, lacking the vision statement entirely, along with not specifying multiple aspects in the mission statement. I didn't find one, so it's really hard for me to say what our strengths and weaknesses are, except for I know that we are a really good school and we care about our kids, except for we're not showing that in our statements. How do these mission and vision statements' core set of values support the educational success? While the school has a broad statement, it still suggests that we believe that working together will achieve more. We still think about collaboration. We still think about our kids. We just need to have that written in some sort of statement. Who led and was involved in the design and implementation of our statements? The current statement was created by an administrative team. A new leadership team has been created, and I believe that this team should look into creating a new vision and mission statement. I feel as though additional stakeholders should have been involved, along with additional data and information gathered to create the statements. What were the processes used? I feel that more needs to be done to implement the mission and vision statement. As of now, the only place that the statement can be seen or located is in the handbook when I had to Google search. It was not actually in our handbook. I don't have it. It's not written on the wall. It's not hanging in a classroom. So it needs to be reviewed, I feel like. I know the students have seen it maybe the first week of school, but we never go back to it. While the administration is wanting to work on collaboration stated in the statement, I feel that additional aspects should be considered and added into the statements. How do we continue improvement with our data usage? We're currently using more data than before. We're looking into our accreditation for upcoming years. So we're really looking into data. It's also being presented to teachers that haven't seen it before this year, and it's increasing credibility. Technology, we hired a new technology director. Our classes are, we have smaller class sizes. However, a lot of our classes are taken virtually. I know for a fact that I teach an IDL class to other students outside of our building, and I've never once talked about any sort of statements. So I think that's going to be something I really implement this year. And our values under recent administration, our values within the building have changed. I don't know that our administration and staff and students and all the stakeholders are on the same page. So I think that we need to look at that when we're talking about new statements, making sure that everybody's values are kind of on the same guidelines and we have the same end game in mind. With equity, our staff and students are all treated with respect, and we take surveys, we all get checked in on, they do a very good job of that. Diversity, we are very diverse. We have a low income students are very low income, and we have a lot of students coming in and out of our district frequently. So we really encourage understanding of diversity. Digital citizenship, our new technology director really encourages this, and he gives lessons on it throughout the year. And our community, our district tries hard to include community on different occasions. We encourage members to come into the building. We offer them chances to present and be a part of a variety of activities. How do the vision statements and core values influence improvement in your school? I believe that we lack in this area. I think a new mission or vision statement has not been created in many years, and I feel that new statements should be created. If they were created, I think there will be more improvement in our school because we'll have a clear vision for the students and staff. Any changes? I would suggest that a new vision and mission statement are created and that we put a little bit more research into it before the statements are set in place. I don't feel that we all as stakeholders are included and that we know what the statements actually are. And I think that that needs to change. Concluding statements. Correlation is seen throughout this assignment because I've learned what a mission and vision statement truly are in detail and what each statement should contain. It has made me realize that there is more to a statement than just a sentence. Rather, it is what your school should be based around. It opened my eyes to our district, showing me that improvements need to be made to our current statements. This assignment has been relevant to my current teaching and learning because I am now aware of our mission and vision statement status within our building. I feel that I'll be able to better assist our leadership team, knowing what a statement should consist of, along with how to better understand how to create the statements discussed. This assignment improved my understanding of mission and vision statements because I didn't really understand the relevance of the statements, along with how important they were within an organization. I wasn't aware how many steps and procedures, along with the research of the stakeholders, that needs to be completed before creating these statements. And this assignment prepared me to lead efforts to review or design a vision, a mission statement, and core values in the future by bringing what I've learned today to the next leadership meeting, where we will discuss the changes and additions to the statements of our school. I'll make sure that stakeholders understand the importance of the statements, along with the research and thought that needs to be included in creating the statements, and additional decisions in the future as a school leader that could be influenced as a result of completing this assignment are knowing what makes a school successful and how a statement is not only words, but a belief and set of values. I appreciate you guys listening, and hopefully this time it works when I upload it. See you guys.